Alright, this is my quail pen setup attached to the barn out back. And in February we had the 22 inches of snow and it destroyed the whole thing. So now I'm in the process of rebuilding it. I'm going to take this roof off. I'm going to build a whole new roof, and I'm going to expand it so I can maintain the watering system better. It's been crushed by this roof. And we'll get the whole thing straightened out and get a new roof on the whole process. This is the water tank system that I use. I've got a gravity feed water system and going to replace all of that and put a new roof on it. I've got 3 cups in each cage, and now I've got to take all this down and put the new roof on it and go from there. This is just an overall view of the way the cages are set up. You can see the water system above. I have it all insulated in the wintertime. I have heat tape on there, and I've got pipe insulation around it. And now I got to take all that out and take the cages down before I can start rebuilding the roof. Alright, this is just an overall view of the way the whole thing was set up before, and just a piece of roof on there that I had to keep over a small number of birds that I have. That's all coming down now, and then we'll start rebuilding. Alright, well, I got the old roof down. Got a big mess out here now. But now I got to put the posts up for the new roof. Okay, I've got my posts in. I've got things pretty much laid out. I don't know if we can see. I don't know if you can see the string line I've got hanging up there. I've got a line up on the building too. Just finalizing the dimensions on this. I'm going to bring this over to the side of the building and tie it in. And I've got all my rafters pre-cut. Once I get my ledger board in and the board across the post, I'll start putting it up. Alright, I've got my posts in and I got my rafters going in. Everything fits real good. And we're going to start putting some sheet metal on it soon. I've got to move that French cleat for the cages. I'm going to move it down about 6 inches, make it easier to access the roof of the cages. Well, folks, got the rafters up, all ready to go, all lined up nice, everything fits good, all the spacing is right for my sheet metal, looking good. I'll watch where I'm walking now. And on to the next phase, which is getting the sheet metal on there. Alright. Well, as you can see, I've made a heck of a mess here in the backyard. I gotta clean all this stuff up when I'm done. But I've got the roof almost done. As you can see, if you look up underneath, they're all nailed down good. You can walk on it nice. It's really sturdy. Just got to finish up this end. Getting ready to cut the braces for underneath. I got 6 braces that need to go up in here. I didn't use 1x3 furnace strips. I wanted it screwed down to lumber. I gotta finish out that corner. I didn't want anything blowing off and hitting the greenhouse. We get some pretty heavy winds down here at the beach. So I will put those 6 in and proceed. Here's just a little picture of the framing. Got the cross members in. Instead of using 1x3s, I put bucks in between the rafters, and it gives me something solid to screw to. It's just a quick shot of the whole thing from a distance so you can see how it's progressing. We've got most of the roof on. I'm going to get in there and finish that up today and move on from there. Well, here we have the whole roof on. We got all the sheet metal on. There's some trimming up to do. I've got to put some end pieces on. I've got the cages rehung. I moved them down 6 inches, so now I got plenty of room from the top of the cage to the roof, so I can get in there and work on the watering system and get it all rebuilt, and then I'll be pretty much good to go. Okay, this is just a shot from the inside so you can see how the cages are hung. They're hung on a French cleat. You can see a line. I dropped them down about 6 inches so I can get it over top of the cages now. They have to be leveled up a little bit, but you can see the structure under the roof. It's all good and solid. I chose not to use the 1x3s. I just did it with 2x4s. All nice and solid. Alright, just a shot from the other end so you can see I tied it into the side of the building. And now I got to level out the ground underneath of it. I was in there with the tractor and it kind of got uneven before I got the posts up. So I'll go out and level that out by hand and it'll be just fine. Okay, just another shot from the inside so you can see the framing. It's all good and solid. Okay, well here's the final product. I got it all up, got the birds in, runs all the way down. As you can see, I've got my watering system in. I've got my tank up there. It's all gravity feed. Runs right down. There's 3 cups, 3 watering cups for each cage. And the feeders I made. And in the fall, all of that tubing will be covered with insulation. It'll get a heat tape on the bottom and insulation all around. And I haven't had too much trouble with freezing, but the joints are they're not glued together. In a shot here. They're not glued together. That way if it freezes, it pops apart and I can put it back together. And in here I got 30 young ones. And in here I had the biggest black snake I ever saw a few days ago. It's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never had one here before. But that's the whole system. It's all set up, ready to go. All finished. I'm going to put a few extra screws in the sheet metal, but it's all done.